New season that begins on February 22nd
Yes.
at City Center. What are some of the highlights for you for this season?
One of the highlights will be Orbs, which was choreographed in 1966, and the last time it was performed was in 1981. So it's been very interesting getting the piece back on its feet, looking at videos that were, shot in 1967 at BAM and performed in Israel, actually. So it's interesting watching. We're still finding more footage, actually, of the piece, and we put it together just over a year ago. So we're still getting used to things in that piece. So it's very exciting.
Now, in the video that you saw, was there anybody we would know?
Definitely. Well, you would see Paul dancing up a storm, and Betty, who's our rehearsal director, Carolyn Adams, tons of people that have been in this company and have made their mark on this company. So it's actually an honor to get a chance to do that piece. I'm doing Carolyn Adams' role.
Wonderful.
So it's such a treat for me to be able to do those roles that she's originated.
Have you been able to talk to her about the part?
I have. I spoke to her about the part, and and she says, well, she told me, she was like, I was very, very young. I was such a baby when she first did that piece. And so she would just do anything that, Paul was asking her to do. She was just gorgeous to watch. And I just stare at the videos, and she would just say, well, it was about this, little details, really, things that she instinctually remembers, where her hands were, what they were thinking about. And there are 2 new pieces that are going to be premiered, 3 Doobies Memories and Phantasmagoria. So I'm in Phantasmagoria, actually. It's an interesting piece. We did this, it's being premiered here in New York, but we've been doing it on the road, and I heard one comment from an audience member, and it was that, there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but we all come together and have this great party and we get along. So it's kind of, and I thought about it, I just didn't think about it that way, but thinking about the piece, it's true. When you see it, there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you're trying to figure out how these things connect, but all in all, like in this world, we're all different, but we can come together.
There's so little pretension in this work. I mean, it's just the sheer joy of creating.
Yeah.
And you can see that. You can see this is somebody who's arrived at a place where they're so secure in their work. It's not at this point to please the audience.
Right.
It's to put the art out there.
Yes, he's definitely working to please himself and his audience, and hopefully pleasing the dancers and fulfilling our need to dance, and and also stimulating the audience's imagination, and he does a great job of it. He's been doing it for a long time. I think he's figured it out.
He's kind of got an idea what he's doing.
I think so.
Well, Michelle, I want to thank you so much for taking the time.
You're welcome.
Just one in parting, you are a Harlem resident.
I am a Harlem resident.
And in our past talks, it seems like you enjoy living in town.
I love Harlem. It's every time we go on the road, it's great to see different places. But when I get back home to Harlem, I know I'm home, and it's great. I can go out and just enjoy all of the cultures around it.
Right, you have a garden on your roof.
I do have a rooftop garden. I do.
It's so fortunate. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again.
You're welcome.